was fascinating.
This one here has a Cuban soldier girl on it, and she don't want to have no clothes on. I guess they don't wear clothes over in Cuba.
Well, tell him what you did. You had to cover her nipple
Well,
up.
AJ was so fascinated, I would catch him out here staring at it, so I had to paint a bra on her.
Or 8, he's 12 now, but when he was 8, he'd come out here and just...
Which it looks like the bra is actually, you're starting to see some pink. It's starting to wear off.
But he was 8 when we got this bike, and he was just enamored with her bare breasts. So, which I'm glad he's enamored with girls and not boys. So, anyway.
This one here's a big powerhouse. If you ever need to forget anything and you're stressed out, you get on this bike and grab a hold of the throttle. Whatever your problems was, it's all gone.
That sounds great.
That one there is the one that I don't like. This is the one I was telling you fell off of this and flipped upside down in the middle of the night during a storm.
Yeah, it sure did.
And put this dent in the tank right here.
Oh, goodness.
And it broke this light, which I fixed. And this clutch is missing a piece up under here, making it floppy. So I need to get some new switches.
But
and
it fell
stuff
over
it.
on its own. Nobody knocked it over,
And,
so...
I need to get new switches for this side too, and I'll never worry about that tank. I mean, so what if it's got a dent in it? But so that's the bike I don't like.
If we knew that you were interested in a bike...
because it's like this when you're riding it. See how the handlebars are down there?
Mm-hmm.
If we knew you were interested in a bike, we might have sold you one of ours. So we
I
didn't
wish I
know.
would have known that. I feel like I've made a mistake with this one a little bit.
Yeah, but this is high dollar stuff right here. This one cost me $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
That one cost me $5,000.
Not too bad about
That
this
one cost me,
hole.
Between these two, so right around 65.
Yeah, but
So
I
they're
mean...
big money.
Yeah, I need a starter bike, not
Yeah.
a nice bike.
That's what I'm telling you. And besides, you're a big boy, so
That's not very nice.
No, it's fine.
I don't mean that in a rude way. He's a big boy.
As in
and
tall. As in
and-
tall.
I'm a little fat too. It's all right.
well, these bikes will handle your weight with no problem. But what I'm getting at is that one of his things is that he wants to go on a tour with one of your friends. And so he needs a tour bike. So that being a cheap bike and a starter bike, that's a good place to learn. Then he can go out and invest in a nice tour bike. And you can get them tour bikes because what happened 20 years ago, custom bikes was a big thing, especially with the baby boomers, and baby boomers being my age and a little older. Well, they've gotten older, and they've all got, most of them getting rid of their bikes. Well, it's flooded the market with all kinds of Harleys. And so Harleys really have lost their value because of that. And so you can get, between the economy being the way it is and baby boomers having so many bikes flooding the market, bikes they don't cost hardly anything. I had a guy that wanted to trade me a full dresser for this, and it was like brand new. It was totally restored, and I didn't want it because I'm a little guy and a big bike. Big full dresser is probably going to be a good 300 to 400 pounds heavier than one of these, and these are 700 pounds. So 1,400 pounds. That's a little heavy for me, you know.
How heavy do you think that bike is, that V-Star?
It looks pretty fat, so it's probably as heavy as that red one there.
I really like big wide tires. I feel like it just makes me feel like it's safer a little bit than like a thin tire.
They ride a little different, so it takes a little bit more push to go into your lean. So like on a skinny tire, you just barely have to lean your shoulders and you're turning. But with the big wide tire, you kind of put a little bit more body into it, you know. So it takes a little bit more to go around and turn. So basically the easiest way to describe it.
No, it's a good way.